Good morning. Today we are going to read a new book called Stop, Wait, Start. And if you can look at the cover, you might be able to tell what this book is about. You see a man with a cane and a dog. And on the back, it says, Stop, Wait, Start. Morris held onto Buddy's harness for dear life. Hot air blasted them as trucks sped by. Stop, wait, back up, wait, start. They inched forward. What happened next? So this book was written by Rachel Hilton and illustrated by Chuck Gonzalez. And here you can see that the setting of the story is most likely in a city. And you get a little more information on this page about the person and the dog. Morris Frank stretched his cane out on the sidewalk. The cold wind chilled his neck as he tapped his way to the newsstand. So I'm wondering what we already know about Morris Frank and what's going on with him. You can see him there. The essay was by Dorothy Eustace, a dog trainer in Switzerland. She wrote about dogs that were trained to help people with disabilities. These dogs could lead their owners up steps and across streets. Morris was blind. He could use a cane, but he needed an attendant to help him go between work and home. Sometimes his attendant made him wait or forgot about him. So it looks like his problem is that he can't see and he needs some help getting from one part of the city to another. All right, here is a big illustration. It shows a map from the United States to Switzerland. Morris felt hope building inside him. What if he had a dog that could help him? He sent a letter to Dorothy asking for a dog. Dorothy said yes. She selected a dog from her kennel and invited Morris to Switzerland. Morris made the long trip overseas by himself. And I wonder how Morris was feeling, because it's kind of scary to travel by yourself, but imagine not being able to see and having to travel by yourself. In Dorothy's home, Morris held out a bit of meat and waited. Something wet and dainty licked his fingers. He felt the soft fur of a dog. Morris called her Buddy. So Dorothy Eustace, and you can kind of see her back there in the corner, bred and trained German Shepherds to work as police and rescue dogs. Morris and Buddy had to train hard. On their first walk, Buddy came to a stop, but Morris kept walking. He bumped into a post. So Jack Humphrey helped Dorothy select a dog for Morris. Jack served as the dog's main trainer and Morris's instructor. So with a seeing eye dog, both the owner and the dog have to be trained, right? And they have to trust each other. The next time Buddy came to a stop, Morris did too. Tap, tap. His cane hit the path and then nothing. It must be a curb. Morris stepped down. After 10 strides, Buddy came to a stop a second time. Morris tapped his cane and then hit another curb. He stepped up. They had crossed the street. With Buddy in the lead, Morris could take quick, long steps. He could relax and feel the breeze in his hair. Best of all, Morris no longer needed an attendant. He was free. That is an amazing feeling, that he doesn't have to rely on other people to get him from one place to the next. All right, let's see what happens when he goes back to New York. After 5 weeks, the training was finished. Morris had a new dream. He wanted to open a school in the U.S. to train more dogs like Buddy. But first, he had to show others that dogs could help blind people. Morris and Buddy would travel all over the U.S. They would cross streets to demonstrate Buddy's skills. In New York City, reporters asked Morris to cross wide, busy West Street. Horns honked, tires screeched, the air smelled like dust and gas. Could Buddy do it? Oh, I wonder. It's a good time for a prediction. Will Buddy do it? Morris gave the command. Buddy started, then came to a stop. She backed up. She started once more. Morris held on to Buddy's harness for dear life. Hot air blasted them as trucks sped by. Stop, wait, back up, wait, start. They inched forward. Finally, Buddy stood still. Morris reached out with his cane, the curb. He gave Buddy a big hug. The reporters cheered. Morris sent a telegram to Dorothy. It had just one word: success. All right, and you can kind of see here an actual photograph. Man, I'm not sure how this is working because my arms are in the way, but here's a photograph of Morris Frank and his guide dog Buddy, and we are going to talk about this during guided reading at 10 a.m. today. So thank you so much, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.